Hey everyone, Jonathan here, and the suspended bite is here on Lake Norman. We just got this 27-pounder, and this is the 20th cat in the boat we've got today so far. So stay tuned, and I'll show you how I'm catching them. All right, it is July 20th, 11:53. We just got anchored up on a hump right here next to about 115 feet of water. I'm gonna try to get some bait and catfish a little bit, and hopefully we can snag some alewives, maybe a few perch, and then we're gonna suspend out in the main channel. So I'm gonna roll out some chicken, some white perch, and some mussels. And I went out last night. I struggled to get bites. Nothing was shallow. I couldn't head lower until way later, until sunrise, because it got real windy. So it's not too bad right now. So hopefully it stays like this all night. We're gonna fish until about a little after sunrise. Hopefully we'll snag some alewives. If we don't catch them here, I might try deeper. But it might be hard to catch them up deeper unless I anchor. So we'll soak it here for a good bit. Hopefully stuff will come to the lights. We got chicken, white perch, and I'll put the mussels on the treble hook. I did good with these suspended this morning. So hopefully we'll have a better trip tonight, this morning, than we did last night. Got a little bit deeper water here on the backside. Teens and 20s. We got a santee for treble. Put the mussels on. They're not really good at casting out. Hard to keep on the hook, but suspending straight under the boat, it's a lot better. But right here, I didn't really get deep enough to suspend. It's 14 feet under the boat. Let's cast this out. Hopefully I didn't fling them off. Ten rods spread out. Probably gonna be hard to remember what rod has what for a while. I'm running both my bait lights up at the front of the boat. One right at the surface and one a little bit lower. So hopefully we'll get some stuff attracted to it quick. And I'll toss the net on them. And I'll throw out some bait rods. See if we can snag us some more perch. Only had one in the cooler I caught last night. Pop its head out there. Last night, this morning, I only caught 8 of them, 20 pounds being the biggest. So hopefully we'll do better than that tonight. Water is boiling right now. It's 91, almost 92 degrees right here. Perch fillet on the santee. Get that out there. Good bit of big marks and stuff on the ledge up to this hump. So hopefully while we're trying to catch bait, we can catch us some decent cats. Alright, need more mussels. Now these mussels here I got from Walmart for $6. 2 pounds, but you got the shells. So that's most of your weight right there. But it came with like two of these bags together, frozen. $6 ain't bad. And snag these eagle claws, treble hooks there for $4. Just plop it out like that. About like a chicken liver, really. Very delicate. And chicken on the wrist. They did not want chicken last night, this morning. And they wanted the actual mussels. I caught 3 off chicken. 2 shallow at night. Then 1 suspended. And the other 5 were all in suspended mussels. So 12 o'clock now. So come 12:30, 12:40, hopefully our bait light will be covered in bait. If we're not catching any kind of fish here, we'll pull up and go out to suspend. When we get my bait rods out, we're going to be throwing cut up thread fins and alewives on an Aberdeen. And hopefully we'll snag us some fat white perch. And hopefully they're hungry for them. Fellow catfishing colleague said that this morning they didn't hit his chicken either, only alewives and mussels. So hopefully there's some alewives around, some decent sized ones. I've been catching them with my bait lights, or under my bait lights with my net, but they ain't been big. Real small. Some cut thread fin for perch. Hopefully we'll get on something. So let's give it a soak and hopefully our rod will go down. Oh, what's up with my muck? Not working. But what was this? Yep, fish on. That was quick. Yeah. That was a quick blue. Not a bad one. Ouch. And in the boat. Splashed me in the mouth. Pretty sure that was chicken. Chicken on a Carolina on that ledge. Well, that was quick. I'm not seeing anything come to my bait line, but on the sonar, I'm seeing a bunch of stuff piled down there. All right, let me fix my mic and we'll get this guy back in the water. All right, skunk out of the boat. 8 pound, 5 ounce blue. So we're still getting them in the shallows, but they've been very scattered. Just one here, one there, it does seem. So I did that last night. I tried the shallows. All right, Nats. Yeah, that was only less than 10 minutes. He hit. All right, let's wait for another one. Let's reel down and see what happens. Nope. Oh. Yep. We on. Little guy. Hopefully he didn't lose my perch head. Oh, that's why he's sneaky. Flathead. And still got the perch head there. Don't go flopping. Don't do that. Don't lose my head. Being sneaky with it. Oh, taking that leader in my hand. Chill out. Ouch. Ooh, I think it's hot. Ooh, you got some sharp teeth. Nice, pretty little flat. All right, little buddy, go get bigger. Yeah, on that ledge, might cast some rods down that way. Now watch them what perch. Now that I ain't got but this one. I haven't seen the bait rods get hit, but they've been stealing the bait. All right, let me cast a few more rods this way and see if we get hooked up. There we go, that's a good takedown. That's own chicken I just put out there. I do believe. Santee chicken on the ledge. Yep, hooked up. Feels a little sturdier than what we've been catching. Alright, look, he looks, he's wrapped, that's why. Wrapped up blue. Nope, another flathead. You get that leader all jacked up. Ah, don't do it. Ow. Calm her down. He's a little bit smaller than that last one. He's covered in mites too. Well, that's 3 in the boat. He's stacked on a ledge. My santee all jacked up. Yeah, definitely need to redo some of these rigs here soon. So, 2 on chicken. Nothing's touched the mussels yet. But I never had a hit last night, this morning, until I had them suspended. All right. Let's get this rod back out there. And keep hammering down here. All right, nothing else hitting that anchor. And there was like 2 thread fins in my net. So we've come out to the deep part of the main channel. And we're gonna plop this suspended. Just drift a bit. See if anything hits out here. Put these mussels on a treble hook. Very light breeze, so it shouldn't push us too much. Looking on the sonar, there's stuff piled out here. Just suspended right there in the water column. About 15 to 35 feet. The mussels on the treble hook. Drop it down. Try to get it right there. We'll suspend out here for a bit. If nothing hooks up out here, we'll probably try some more ledges or something. So let me suspend a few more rods and hopefully we'll want to go down here soon. There we go. Right off the bat. What was that rod? Ain't chicken. Yep. God almighty. Can't get the rod out of the holder. That didn't take long at all. Whoa. What we got here? That's definitely a blue. Way down. Not a bad blue at all. Some grips. Ooh, stinky. Not bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had chicken on this. Chicken on a Carolina rig. Let's see what this feller is. £14, 12 ounces. Not a bad blue. The way he fought. Figured he'd weigh a lot more. That's what's fun about suspended fishing. They feel real heavy. All right. So that was a chicken breast on a Carolina rig. Yeah. So about 92 feet of water, total depth, and he was suspended about 30, 35. Ooh, that's some warm water. And all we do is let it fall. And hopefully I can pick it up on my sonar. Yep, about 40 feet, so we'll click it up a bit. Loosen the drag. All right. So we'll just make this drift across this main channel. It's pushing us nice and slow. I might put out another rod or two. Maybe put a planter board just to get them out a little bit. I don't have no planter board lights, but it's pretty bright out, especially if the lights from the dam and nuclear plant right there. But hopefully another rod will go down here soon. Whoa! Finally got hit. That's a good hit. Can't remember, I think this was chicken. Help if I turn my light on. What we got? Maybe a little bigger. Sure felt like it. Nah. Another feisty teen. Huh, I ain't touching the mussels. Touching chicken now. Oh yeah. Get that hook out of you. I don't do that. Daggum you. That was a good hook. Oh. Yeah. £13. So that's number 5 in the boat. Back again. So they want chicken tonight. They want mussels in the morning. All right. So we're about 115 feet deep, but I can't see the bottom of my sonar because there's so much stuff in the water column. It's giving me a false bottom at 26 feet. So we'll try to do, say, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, Let's see in the center. We're about 20 feet. All right. Well, that's 2 out here suspended. Hopefully they'll keep up, and hopefully we get some bigger ones. There we go on the perch head. Another. Woo! You done? Thrashing like crazy. Well, there goes my perch head. He swallowed it though. Come on. Say ah. Say ah. There we go. Well, surprised they haven't touched the mussel at all yet. That's some good hooks y'all been doing. Had to dig them things out today, or tonight. Watch them go ballistic. Yep. Ouch. Whew. Wow. Well, a little bigger, 13 pounds, 5 ounces. Back in the water. Suck my perch head down. Well, we'll take this fillet, throw it out there. So what was he? 6. 6 in the boat. So 2 more and I've caught more than I did yesterday. Or caught the same, rather. All right. Plop this down. We'll just keep drifting out here. Nice slow drift. I don't even think I'm barely going a half mile maybe. If that. All right, let's wait for another rod to go down. Oh, some violent jerking. Perch fillet. Yeah. Of course, y'all want perch now that I don't have any more. That one might be a little bigger. Man. Cars are a piece of crap. Ugh. Oh. I'm getting all spun weird like now. Stay on the platform. Yeah, croak it out. Oh, I wish I had an iPilot. All right, let's see here. Oh, God almighty. Yep. All right, the biggest so far, 16 pounds, 5 ounces. Sucking perch fillet down. Of course, y'all don't want to hit the mussels after I bought some more. Well, we'll put chicken out there and hope they hit it. I might have, I think one of these rods has another perch fillet. They're not hitting the santees. They just want the suspended Carolina. And click. There's some boat wakes coming at me. Yeah, this is nice. It's a light breeze out here in big open water. Ain't worried about gotta get hung or nothing. Put on my dragon stuff. 'Cause there's nothing around here to get hung on. Well, we'll just keep floating around and catching them. There we go. Chicken going down. Little guy. We'll take him. That'll be 8 in the boat. Yep, little eater. Chill out. pretty eater. Back you go. Boy, it sure is nice out here. It was the complete opposite last night. It's pretty much white capping. Now I was trapped not upper part of the lake, but above, kind of mid, lower mid, hitting shallows up there. Oh. I wanted to come down here, but I'd get my butt kicked down here in that kind of wind. All right. So it does appear that they're just hanging out here suspended day and night now, where it's just so hot. The water temp's been over 90 right now. So just suspended right above a thermocline. All right. Let's wait for another rod to go bouncing down. There we go. Maybe. Yep. Hooked up. Chicken. Little guy. Yeah. That puts us at 9 in the boat. Well, that's 2:48. I don't even remember what time we started doing this. Pretty scattered. Probably be better if I had a bigger spread. That might, if I was using the trolling motor. All right, put this back down there. All right, now hopefully we can catch something big. Oh, heck. He ran with it. Little guy. Man, you done blew your guts out. And you almost swallowed this hook. That's 10. 10 in the boat. Let's see if I can get that out. Yeah, I should be able to get that one out. What it is about this chicken, but they always swallow it sometimes. Little guy too. I don't know how you got that little hook down your snout. There we go. Put your guts back up in you. Goodness. Fit that back up in you. Done gave yourself the pink sock. Real bad. Yeah, we are going real fast now. I have to use a drift sock in this. Yeah, I have to redo this leader. Scratched it up trying to get it out of his mouth. Definitely don't want to lose a fish. Alright, so this wind is pushing us into the other side of the bank real quick. Ooh, getting pretty choppy out here. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. This is big open water. So I'm gonna have to reel them in and reposition myself. We're about to get into some shallow water. We're already at 60s. So I gotta get these in pretty quick. Oh, we're in 50s, so I have to get all these in before we start dragging bottom. Then I'm gonna reposition myself. We're gonna go further up where we didn't get, and then just let this wind push us across the channel. I'll put my drift up. I'll put my drift sock out. I have 2 planter boards out. Yeah, we're getting a little choppy out here. So yeah, we started on that side of the lake, and it's just pushed us slowly all the way across here. But now it's not slowly anymore. All right, yeah, we're in 40 feet. So let me get all these rods in and we'll reposition. Whoa, there we go. I was up there messing with the trolling motor. Yeah, another little one. Boy, they bury that rod. You think it's something big. Yeah, that's wind. Even with my sock out, it's still just pushing us across the channel real quick. Yeah, don't hurt yourself on your rod holder. There we go. Uh-oh. Another eater. Chicken's the winner. It's not so far. Yeah, I can't remember if my trolling motor's still on or not. I'm using it to try to just make us go that way and keep it up, keeping the deep channel. Oh, look, that one just got hit. It's hard to tell if the rod's flopping. All right. back up to the trolling motor and kind of got us back out in the deep. Got one slamming down. Oh, okay. Felt like he popped there for a second. Woo! Been a minute. Wind shifted in our favor, so it's pushing me down the channel now. So we're slap dab in the middle of it. Ooh, it's about to pop out. Oh. Get out of there. There we are. I have to dig these hooks out. Whew. Oh. Another teenager. 12, 13 pounds, I'd say. All right, one going down finally. Kind of moved further down lake. Hopefully he's still there. Yep, hooked up. Another little one. Came down the lake a little bit. Another eater. That puts us at 13. Another croaky eater. Back you go. Running two planer boards. Wind's pushing us just down the center of the lake channel. Hundreds of feet of water. I'll put a fresh piece. So chicken tonight. And mussels yesterday. They like the perch head and the perch fillet on the Carolina, but they ain't touched the perch on the santee. They just seem to be very picky. I got the one planer out there and one out here, so I'll give it some more slack, get it further spread. And maybe suspended 20, 30 feet from the planer down into the water column. Kind of using the planer board as a big bobber. All right, let's see. We got 5:13, so not too much longer. I gotta be at work at 3 today. Monday, the 21st, July 21st. All right, let's keep drifting down, and hopefully another rod goes down. Come on and take it. There he goes. Hooked up. Stay hooked. Yep. Sucking down the chicken. Feels a little heavier. Oh. Almost swallowed it. I don't know what it is about y'all and the chicken. Little guys too. Wish y'all would quit doing that. That's... Stop. You're gonna make it worse. Just dig that out of you. All right, number 14, I believe. Another eater. Oh, I don't know how these little guys keep swallowing them hooks like that. All right. Let me retie this leader here. And hopefully we'll keep hammering them down here. Oh, heck. Oh, of course, I was messing with the trolling motor, which I think might still be on. A little bit of drag on this one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I need an eye pilot. What we got here? That's a bigger blue. Come on in here. Oh, he popped off. Dadgummit. That was a good one. That's probably 30. Ah, that sucks. No, the trolling motor wasn't on. Thought it was. He was just moving the boat. That sucks. I think he was in 30s. Oh. That sucked. Should have grabbed the net. Oh. Oh. Well, that could be why. That was a mussel rod finally. He hit some mussels. Yeah. Just didn't get hooked good with that treble hook. That's why. That's why I worry about these treble hooks. The bigger fish like that, not getting a good hook. I've tried putting them on the circle hook, but they just never hit them. That sucks. Yeah, I didn't pay attention. That's the one with the treble. I should definitely grab the net. Oh well. All right, hopefully another one will hit here. Does seem to be picking up here at sunrise. There we go. Fish on. Not as big as the last one. I hate we lost that one. Ooh, he ain't got a good best of hook. I think he might come in. Yep. Sliming along good. About 9-10 pounder. Back you go. Oh, my rags are soaked and nasty. From all the blood, chicken, mussels, slime. Just a little bit longer out here, I guess. It's almost 7 o'clock. 15 so far. Would have been 16 had we got that 30 in. There we are. It's like they're about 30 feet down there. All right. Hopefully we'll snag a few more before we have to leave. Of course, when I'm trying to do something, is he still there? Yep, he's still there. I think he's in this other one. That line is slack. Oh God. All up in it. Well, don't matter if that hook fell out of your mouth, you ain't going nowhere. You're all lassoed up. Yeah. That's a mess and a half. Yeah. Croak it out, buddy. Hook in my hand. Dadgum. I hurt the rod. Ugh. All right, let's get you out of here before you start snapping wires down there right in my whites. Well, I just got you untangled. Now you just got right back into it. It's always the little ones cause these messes. Yeah, there we go. Little eater causing a lot of problems. Ugh. Yuck. All right. Get this up. Oh, lost my chicken. I swear to God, get off of there. There. Oh, small boat problems. Everything gets tangled on everything. I made a bird's nest. All right, let me clean up this mess and hopefully we'll catch a few more. I believe that's 16 now in the boat. I think we got one behind us here. Trying to do a bait check. Just found an empty mussel, which I think that's what this rod is. We hooked up. A little blue. Got that treble down deep. Blue on mussel. First one in the boat with mussels. Ooh, don't offend me. Yeah. Open up. Of course, the little one gets hooked real good with the treble, but the big one didn't. Another eater. Oh, check this rod for bait. I think this had, yeah, that's the one I was looking for. My perch fillet, they ain't touched on santee. So we'll put it out in the Carolina. So what was that, 17 in the boat? Nothing I'd write home about, but still, it's a good trip. Plop this perch fillet down. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff right here. So let's get these mussels back out there and hopefully they'll keep hammering down. Whoa. Yeah, feels a little thicker. Still ain't like that 30 though. This was perch fillet. A little bigger. Come on. Easy. Yeah. 10, 11 pounder. I think that's 18 in the boat. Oh, so slimed. So out of perch. You'll have to try to, ooh, that line went slack. I'll have to do a bait run next weekend. Try to get some perch. If I have time. All right, let's see if we can hit 20 before we have to get out of here. There we go. One going down. Chicken. Another little one. That's 19. 19, I believe. Another wonky. I was up in the front of the boat using the trolling motor. All right, 7:30. So we should be able to get 20 in the boat before I leave. About used all the bait. Got this piece here and one chicken breast left. All right. Oh. Probably gonna have to redo a bunch of rigs. 106 feet of water, 91 degrees. Just spin that chicken down. A little too deep. All right. Hopefully 20 will hit soon. Oh, there's some drag going. There we go. There's a good one. He's moving the boat. Whoa! What we got here? Uh-oh. Get you up. Let's try to... Woo! You don't want to come in. Time he got in that one. Yep, he did. There's a good blue. Oh heck. We'll have us a mess. Good hook. No, that's a treble hook. Woo. Oh, again, gonna lose another big one with that treble. Oh, you stupid net. There we are. Come on in. Yeah. Let's see if he's still here. Yep. Of course. Well, that's 21 in the boat, easy. 21 in the boat. Easy. Them little eaters making a mess. All right, let me get these fellers situated. All right. It's a nice 27 pounder. Thought he might be 30, but not quite. Almost there. Nice big blue though. Let's get him back in the water. There he goes. Definitely don't want to keep him out of water long right now, this heat. And number 21, another little eater. Oh. So yeah, we caught that 27 pounder on a mussel with a treble hook. It was locked in pretty good. About every barb was in his mouth. Just a little food line mussels. Tip them on the treble hook. Then suspend them down. Oh, he pooped on me. Oh. Oh, I'm covered in slime. You know it's a good time when you're covered in slime. I am covered. All right, we'll put the old chicken breast out back on this one. That's what the little guy was on. Spin that down. All right, it's 8 o'clock, so we'll keep going that until they have a nice lull and stop biting. Oh. Oh, that feels a little thick. Yeah, a little bit bigger than the eater. All right, 22 in the boat. Yeah, get back up here. Oh, come here. And you go. Ooh. That hooked. Oh no. Oh, yep. You don't got your eyebrow ring. Ooh. Ew, dripping chicken on my cooler. And put this back out there. There we are. No flail. There we go. 22 in the boat. And 22 out of the boat. Whew. All right. We'll keep on chugging along here. Ooh. Boat's covered in slime. There we are. He's turning the boat. decent one. Oh, there we go. 23 in the boat. Good hook. It's a good teenager. Nice, healthy looking one. Watch the rod. I knew he was going to do that. Yeah. Let's get away on you. You look a little bigger. Yeah. Chill out. Boat wakes. Yep. 16 pounds, 4 ounces. Pretty teen. Back you go. Oh, I'm so soaked and covered in slime. And it's 8. After 8, my watch ain't turned. Let's see. 8:12. We'll try to shoot for 30 before I can leave. So 7 more. Looks like I've kind of, yep, I need to go that way a little bit. I'm out of the deep channel. Still in 80 feet, but let's keep hammering down. Whoa. There we are. It's another decent blue. He might be a 20. Right by, close to it. Oh, God, that went right in my pinky. Easy on the rod. Oh, it's slick. There we are. $24 in the boat. Easy. Jesus, calm down. Yeah. If you're flopping and flapping. Yeah, I've kind of went too far over. I'm on a shelf here. All right. Let's see what you weigh. Oh, yep, 19 pounds. Almost 20. Be second biggest of the day so far. 24 in a boat. And back you go. Oh, he got me wet. Chicken back out there. I need to get back up to the trolling motor. All these boat wakes have pushed me way over than I need to be. Boats just keep coming by and by and by. So if we keep this up, we'll be in 40 feet in water soon. All right, so let me steer us back this way, and hopefully we'll get bit. So to operate the trolling motor, I have to come up here, use the old hand crank. Minn Kota Endura 40-pound thrust. For me to get some kind of remote control, one will have to build some kind of platform for it. I had to put some wood on it just to get this to fit on the transom. Oh, all right, hopefully we'll get over back in the deep channel here soon. All right, well, I hate to, but we better call it because I gotta be at work at 3. So I gotta get up at 2 p.m. and it's 9 a.m. and an hour drive home from here, plus getting to the ramp packing. So I might get in bed 10:30, 11. But it was well worth it. 24 cats in the boat. Sucks we lost that 30-pounder, close to 30. Oh, I sweat in my eye. Oh, sunglasses broke on me. Oh, that's bright. But yeah, 24 cats total. Only 3 of them weren't suspended. Was it 4? 3 or 4, I can't remember. But mainly chicken. We had a few hit the mussels and the white perch, which we only had 1 white perch. If I would have had more, we might would have caught more on it. But all down here, lower end, main channel, 90 to 100 feet of water, 15 to 35 feet suspended in the water column, day and night. So this is the beginning of the suspended bite, and it's just going to get better through August, kind of into September, and then I guess the thermocline and stuff will turn over later on. But let's get some sleep and rest, and we'll get at it next weekend. So we'll catch you then. Well, if you made it this far, I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you can also check me out on these other platforms right here listed on the picture.